friends, welcome back to Friend of Health. So we are very happy that many of the UPSC Homoeopathy Medical Officer exam aspirants were benefited, and we were able to guide them through Friend of Health videos regarding UPSC exam. So today this is a late video actually. So the recruitment test which was happened in 2020 December and followed with interview in the 2021. So the result has been out actually a few weeks back. Then this recruitment test session of the upsc.gov.in website, if you see, you can get the results if you see final results. Then in that in the first page now it's not available. You can go to the archives, view archives here. So 36 post of medical officer, research officer, homeopathy in Ministry of Ayush, that you can download the PDF here. And another one, this one, 7 post of general duty medical officer, homeopathy. So this both results are available, and with your, if you have appeared for the exam with your roll number and all, you can see the answer. And we'll go to the results. The 7 post computer based recruitment test, only one exam was there, but interview was separate actually. We had to apply for both separately. So you can see the difference of participants, like the total number of candidates appeared for the exam. So this 7 post GDMO, that is general duty medical officer, homeopathy, in the Directorate of Ayush, Delhi, that exam only 2,529 people wrote in total. And if you see the 36 post post of medical officer, research officer, homeopathy, 5,457 people have written or appeared. So that both results were published on May 4th 2022. So you can see the details here. Total number of candidates is 2,529, and category wise different split up is given. General category, this many students, 1,312, and comparatively competition is very less in our field of homeopathy competitive exam for this kind of higher exams. Then you can see the total number of candidates finally selected in different categories. So unreserved or general category, 4 people were selected for the 7 post of GDMO, general duty medical officer, and EWS category 2 were selected, and this time no SC category students or ST category students were selected, or participants were selected, and physically handicapped 1 person was selected. And you can see minimum level of mark. The cutoff mark they have given is the exam was in 300 marks, 150 questions, 2 marks each, and 1/3 of negative mark is there, each wrong answer. For PG entrance it is actually 1/4, so that is an advantage of PG entrance. You can attempt more questions. Usually PSC and this one UPSC exams 1/3 will be deducted, so you should be very careful regarding negative marks. So out of 300 marks, 186 should be scored by unreserved category, SC category 163, EWS 134. So there were no post or reservation for OBC category. You can see here this time 7 post of general duty medical officer. Every time it may not be like that. So even though OBC students 616 wrote, they will be ultimately added up to the general category because they don't have reservation. So that is the thing. So that's why the minimum level cutoff mark is not mentioned regarding the OBC category here. And the interview marks minimum should be scored is 50 marks for unreserved and EWS category, and 40 should be scored by SC category and physically handicapped students out of 100. So final selection, this much mark is the cutoff. Out of 400, 265 should be scored. EWS category 209, and physically handicapped 177.5. And the highest mark obtained by the candidates in different categories this time 2020 exam are 284. When 265 is needed, 284 was scored in a general category student. SC category student scored 245.23, and physically handicapped student 177.5. So I'm not sure whether the candidate was there, because one physically handicapped candidate has been recommended against SC vacancy, that is also written here. So 221 EWS category scored. So total marks was in 300 written exam, and interview 100. Weightage of mark given and interview, the final result is 75:25. And you see the difference in CBRT of that computer based recruitment test of 36 posts. This is like posting can be anywhere in India, so under the central government. So 36 posts for, it's not just for the medical officer post, it's a medical officer or research officer homeopathy. And you can see 5,457 total candidates were there, very less than the PG entrance. Actually AA PGT usually around 7,000 people writes appears for the exam. So here general category 2,467 people appeared, OBC category 1,687 people appeared, SC 977, ST 247, EWS 79. So the total number of finally selected are unreserved 11 people, OBC 12 people. Out of that, one OBC and one SC candidate have been recommended against unreserved vacancies. That is also written. And ST category is 3, EWS 4, and physically handicapped 1. So yeah, recruitment test cut-off marks, if you see, 171 is the minimum mark required out of 300, so more than 50%. Then 148 for OBC, around 50%, SC category 141, ST category 101, and EWS 113, and physically handicapped 77. So interview mark 50 for unreserved, 50 for EWS, and OBC 45, SC and ST 40 each, and physically handicapped also 40. And final selection minimum cutoff is out of 400 242 for unreserved, and OBC 218, and SC category 220, ST category 170, EWS 192, and physically handicapped 185. So the highest marks obtained are 288 when only 248 is, I mean when 248 is needed, 288 is scored by one of the candidate, and OBC 276 almost near to that, and SC and SC category also 249, very good scoring. ST category 217, EWS 209, and 185. So these also same rules and same things, only the interview was different. So if you see the result of GDMO, general duty medical officer 7 post, you can see 7 people and their marks here. So 284 was the topper, and 272, 265, 265, just point like 98.68, just 0.3 marks ka difference actually. So everything counts actually, each and every negative mark counts. So that is the importance of this result, just for making you aware regarding the cutoff marks, regarding the importance of the each question, each negative marking. 265.98 third rank, 265.68 fourth rank. So just for point marks you can like miss your seat. If you see the UPSC medical officer research officer exam, that result, so Dr. Harshit Garg, he was the AAPGT 2019 All India first rank holder, and he managed to score 288.11. He has promised us with Friend of Health an interview soon after the postings, so we are waiting for that. And most of the students managed to score very good, more than 50%, that is out of 400, about 32 students managed to score above 400, above 50%, and only few of them in the like below 400, 200, below 50%. Anyway, very nice performance this time. So you can see Dr. Shubhangi Garg, who was the topper in GDMO, is second rank in this thing, the MO and RO post, 36 post exam. So you can see their community also reservation wise how they are coming, and some of the participants were part of our UPSC interview batch, which was a free batch conducted in the Front of Health app. That discussions, some trainings we were given, training in the sense our experiences were shared and some of the doubts were cleared. So that we are very happy that some of them cleared with very good ranks in this list. So anybody who is preparing for UPSC exam in the coming future, we don't know when it will come, because 2016, 2017 exam were there and 2021 exam came. So this many posts are already filled with this many people. So when next vacancy comes, only the next exam will come. But people are preparing for UPSC exam homeopathy. So if you are preparing, you can download our Front of Health app and you can chat with us regarding your like strategies of preparation, doubts, and how to prepare. And you can meet like similarly thinking peer group people who are preparing for UPSC exam. All the best wishes for all UPSC aspirants and AAPGT aspirants.